Yeah, Baba. Yeah, Baba.
Hello, Tomo Femo, your time. I'm a fam. Wa tu gamba ni tete TV. Oyira don ake ofebe ni okwemi ofine ngbeji ni tete obobi ashon. Obanyo chemi Mr. Independent. Ko chemi na kanwe boli. Maile no engona wa ake ye wa efe wa dromo ni gbeke ne nwe. Alo efe time no call me ye eno yo wasa work me ni wo ba agbasa ni ngene kon boli. Gadangbe no ya ke Ghana no ya ni wo you ni fe mo ne to be no le wo you gan ni wo ke fio ni fe mo ne bo na be ni nchon wo won town ni me anake ko Gadangbe won wo bo wo mode o na be ni nchon anyway so iradon to be ni ko we ke o subscribe ko ni me na gbiji gbe clean o call me o find e bomode ni o subscribe keji o call me da na ehun si bole subscribe bad ne onye ko no mi pa bo fine bomode ni onye no agbene nwe ami gonti o na be ni nchon like mo show ami jale nke ehun ke ha me no phone no cha me ni ameba fita wo ko ye jomo ko no smo no chon we o find e bomode no ke we na ke jomo chon mo wo blofo chola ake comment section ko ke wo je me inkandio no fe no ni ake wo je me imalebo inkandio no fe no ona be ni nchon nke gba ke intumo sofo na eje so mo nsie bole be ona be ni nchon so mo bi e fa no ele mo fe mo shi ake mo fe mo nu chubo ke mo fe mo e fata lo ke mo fe mo school ele no fe no anyways irado mene mi ni yue mo jino ni wo yo yue mo ole Dr. Bawumia ole parima ne wa if you like elele ole wona go vice president ko ni eyu owa to mo Dr. Bawumia anukwale wona ko vice president ko ni eyu owa ni eyu mo jegbe efa wa to mo Dr. Bawumia ona ni oliake tumobe no nukpa ko mo fe mo ni wie mo fa pi na ka fi o mini be pie emalio bona be ni nchon mi jono ni oni nko be na Dr. Bawumia ke le keje be ni aboyin Ghana twa me you ake legi vice president ko na ko eko dan yi echo agele no vice president na yi anako eko dan ni mi chon moko kula ba anywhere close to the vice president na yi o yi Dr. Bawumia le yue na kan Masumo ni work blami agbene wole nye kenye ba akaye ni wo fe teachers ni amete strike sane nka yue mo na just show me real quick ona be ni nchon ba wabote me into details the means mo ni wabote me into details now Akuffo Addo launch this program ni eba every senior high school ni was secondary school beke bi ni ya secondary school eba me laptops ke tablets ni nimbi yake ani at this time wo be na me secondary school ani no jini na me ni dolo ona be ni ncho with everything ni ya no ke the way ni was school ya efe oba bi o ya ke laptops ke tablets ani no jino ni beke bi need your bi ane now don't get me wrong ike akashi laptops ke tablets enya ebu agbeke bi ani kasemo bona be ni cho shi amonto ne ye ni bi ni Ghana bi chomi ke ni bi ye ko kwe ani laptop ke tablet o fine no jino ko ni ameni dolo bona be ni cho ko kwe no jino ko na ameni do onu mishishi ona be ni cho so masumo ni wagba sane ni wakwa ke mini jino ni bonwo jomo ko bu yi machombo no ni isusu mo ko mi yi ko ni bowu o ko no awo comment section ko ni wakwe so le tumo be ni nkebwe nya ni wajanshi ole Dr. Bawumia nye ke Chamber of Commerce Association yakpe ni ole yue ni bi come surely enyo come Jamie wa in quite a lot of the snippets like Nina TV station could like the whole ni affair but most of the TV stations if I try I pick a portion no ni make headlines say ke ball 2-3 minutes video go ka try but I been try make a news story ka me fi now there are two ni stand out to me ni miss money what you the first thing ni make jakeshi legi vice president koni promote for vice president ZFA Dr. Bawumia be na aboyin Ghana cha me ko akeshi amasmo ma yue lodugba me ko akeshi legi vice president ni micho modern bo moko ba close ona be ni choni ninu na kan yue mo efemi mo ni bia ke padima ne ona feel like 2008 ni nomi emelele ni abuole twe efi lake na kembia mi no ayo bona na no ninchonshi alo 2016 po beni etogana bi ke NDC bi ameni femo president Mahama nwoma minla keni bi ni no fe no Dr. Bawumia ba yue yan lectures yabie the entire media landscape the entire academia mo femo nyele nwenwe ka Dr. Bawumia a speech nege be mo femo Ghana wana komogoda we the vice president leni icho eliaka na kan no bi ami ayo. And only this is very common with politicians. Bona ke wale choame icho miye. Bona benicho ke wale choame icho miye. Amenye pa ni bi komano ni amenye ngamo ye ni bi komami ni ehani ame bena me susu woni ye ame susu ni bi ojogba efe magagan etuton fi o ye bi. Bona benicho eni femina pe ona as smart as he is, bona benicho, you would think the way ni bi efe ye Ghana, the way ni bi ahi ekpata, the way ni no fe basa, ni mo fe mo mpin, ni mo fe mo mfo, school ya eja nuchu mo ibe. Youth oblantai ka gbe school na no mo fe mo nta na ejofu eni eshi Ghana. You would think Dr. Bawumia ke ewe ni bi kome eke eshi baba yue. Bona beninchon eke eshi baba yue neke no shi ekase ni ole kenye ba aka ebe ne ya speech ne gbe na yue mo komeni Ghana bi fe yue ake won pagba ake school before ne ba speech ba pa Ghana bi afai ne ke Ghana bi ake lele mba wonye shipi shi mi na ke ni bi efite mi na ke ni bi ni nkenya ke manye mafie inye mafi shi mo mi nkpanye fai nye ha mi bi ona ekase koni. Ona still feel like 2016 bene yan lectures to mo beni nkebwe 170 questions ke Mr. Arthur the entire media landscape the entire academia Ghana be fair students everybody Dr. Bawumia eliake still Ghana be nyele na kaino. Ona benicho ni femina pe this guy supervise the West economic tema pour l'été for lack of a better word, situation in the history of Ghana. Bona benicho mene ekwe economy no ni economy no ne ekwe ni bi ekpato ni bi efite ni nakainoko bako ye Ghana situation minda. Bona benicho mene ni supervise economy ni pensioners ke bond holders at a picket your finance ministry because asa ameshikana mene etane ke wake le eno vice president ne ye ekobakoda mene ne ka keshi emo CDA shi CDA njofu echon no we kala IGP na lucky no me CDA e shako 4 cities po she will round le up no we fail 4 cities amount on CDA is 13 cities mene kele a vice president ne ye anako vice president ko na kanda mene ni Ghana no fe no efite inflation ka montone menene taxi Ghana bi fe mo under leadership ni over the economy ye Ghana because legit the chairman of the economic management team mene taxi Ghana bi fe mo vice president Kobako ne lead an economic management team ne taxi Ghana bi to beni Dr. Bawumia taxi Ghana bi ye and yet you have this guy ona benicho ebu manche fai ebu eicho ni lelenche ebu manche ne kake when it comes to vice presidents ne bagana fe mokomogo ba close to le na kanji no ni me call like seriously ona benicho seriously ngono wa Dr. Bawumia ngono wa ni tumo beni ko bu mo fe mo ni wie mo fa malio ona inako politician ko ni akamale ebolile ni eni fe mo fe echon aka o lele mene eUopi no aka UAP eUemo EP echon amale inako look politicians fe malio she padima na ele kometo ele eno emi wa ike ebo no ko malakabo ofa ne anima twa na kan video na eue na kan amatwa maabo.
So I looked at all these problems. I'm a problem solver and I have introduced solutions. We have not yet done it all, but we are starting. if you're looking for a problem solver to be president of the republic, then I am the one that you should look at.
Again, solve a problem. Again, is a problem solver, Dr. Bawumia.
In terms of what I've done as vice president. Remember, I've not yet been president. I don't have that authority, but I am vice president. And if you look at my track record as vice president, most people say that I am probably the best vice president in this country's history. Because of my track record.
The best vice president in history.
I have not been, if you give me, because I try to do things, because my mindset is one of possibilities. I am never afraid to take on new and daunting challenges. If I see that a country has this, I ask, why can't Ghana also?
Right, over there, one way. Bona, a problem solver ni. Meanwhile, Ghana biggest problem ni one chomi mbiane with our economy. Asian economy nete nye digitalization. Makonlile. Bona Benichon, this is the guy ni apparently as the best economist ever. Wanako vice president ko ni economist ni eleni wa no mi emisata amini ni. Bona Benichon Benin dakwe governor Potofi well beje vice president ni. Bona Benichon say emisata aleje economist ni. Bona Benichon you know economist ni jile ne by vice president wanako ekodan emisata sha nyuma ale ejole si le Dr. Bawumia le ebe ba chake no fe no mene enye ne emisata another 70 questions on the economy never answer bi an economy ekpoto economy efe basa ejofu efe digitalization so problem solver, one of our biggest problem ever when it comes to the economy, run away from the problem. It run away from the problem. Economic mess ni le supervisor is run away from it. Bona Benicho nete digitalization lenche ne work kame pampano ne kan fushie. President Mahama lay the foundation fe President Mahama Adaruma. Ona Benicho many le inkele le 4 cities. $1 is to 4 cities. Amount to 13 cities. Le monnaie le you know any city ajofwedo shemo ne kan IGP lock here. Many bien 13 cities. No le 13 cities elenche IMF shika ni won nankwe. Shko bene 1 city e bene shetumo $20 e. Shetumo $20. Shika ni won nakaje IMF e bona tumo 1.2 or 3 billion or so e. No you know ne stabilize CDF for now. No stabilize CDF yo. That should tell you how ni ekpata no fe no yin. Like if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. So over $1 to 4 cities. Amount on $1 to 13 cities. Mini fundamentals say call. Bona Beninjo, the fundamentals are extremely weak. No exchange rate exposed the enemy kebake IMF bi ashikana make bank fana make bank 1.2 or 3 billion e babi ane nkwe so be ne cedi e 20 cedis omo to $1. Bona Benicho, and yet here you have this guy e can be in chichi. Bona Benicho no le padi mane emalio wa it's not funny anymore. Seriously, it's not funny anymore. It is not funny anymore. Call you ni ochon a modern ball. Can ni be na me photo le fin na back Russian-Ukraine war. COVID ke Russian-Ukraine war. COVID e Ghana pay ba ye. Russia ke Ukraine war no e Ghana. Bona Benicho. No le, it's actually a big lie. I mean mismanage economy. Kabo mitwe. Ani wakwe touch all Honorable Kweku Kwatin, Legi MP for Boasi West. Legit chairman of the finance committee. At some point, he was the deputy minister for finance. Bona Benicho le anwa kwe le to come article le egme screen there no abo no kwe come on eke Kweku Kwatin, the chairman of the Finance Committee of Parliament, has disagreed with government machinery that Ghana's economic woes are largely to blame on global events such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russian-Ukraine war. MPP Nyoni, JNDC Nyoni. Mike Wake, legit chairman of the Finance Committee of Parliament. Benny, I'm a GCM. He was once a deputy minister for finance. MPP Nyoni. You are Amale. Lenencha care party. You are Amale. Come on. The Obuasi West MP said reckless public spending and economic mismanagement of past and present governments are also major contributing factors. But no, you I'm not with the school of thought that we were not going to experience a financial crisis, but for COVID-19 and the Russian-Ukraine war, he said in an interview on Joy News. So Kweku Kwatin, NPP Nyokpana, nearly finance me in Quebec. At some point, he was deputy minister for finance, legit chairman of the Finance Committee of Parliament. Russia can Ukraine war. Reckless spending. No nefita eko. Onimsishi. Namo supervise na can reckless spending. Dr. Bawumia. He is the head of the economic management team. Dr. Bawumia, let's supervise again reckless spending. He is the head of the economic management team. Dr. Bawumia, eba a parade yake, he is the best vice president ever. Padimane is a joke, eh? He is a joke. Bona Benicho. Noni honorable Tacholete. Kweku Kwatin ywe. IMF onukpa ne bagana. You the same thing. The same thing. Bona Benicho, a spending money spending during an election year was so excessive. No efita eko ni Ghana no fe basa. Na can spend money am spend here. Bio ya ke miniji no na make fe. Am jaja ame. I make a fake campaign. Now I'm a cars I'm a reckless spending supervised by Dr. Bawumia as the head of the economic management team. But IMF on pathway.
Emerging markets and sub-Saharan African countries particularly feel hard done by. The markets usually take a dimmer view of their outlook. Mm-hmm. And then by no fault of theirs, for example, when the US Fed cuts their rates, capital moves out, currencies fall. Nigeria, Ghana, lots of them. You are from an emerging market, so you understand this better than most. What kind of anchors should emerging market SSA countries put in place to reduce their vulnerability to these external actions that really are not their fault?
Well, the best avenue to pursue that is get your policies in good order, get your institutions to deliver transparently for the economy, for people. Nothing is more effective than strong macroeconomic and financial performance in a country. We have seen in Ghana, yes, it was the COVID shock that pushed so much hardship on people, but it was also excessive spending during an election period. Learn lessons from the past, apply them for
right.
the
If I'm like, Bona, COVID-19 pack a Russian-Ukraine war, it affect mo femo ejelemi, but excessive spending during an election year, no generally contribute to the economic crisis in Ghana. Me care about Dr. Bawumia, le supervise like excessive spending here. He is the head of the economic management team. Careful, metini, she legit driver. Minijinga, war, Minijinga no war president. Minijinga no war president. O walanga ne call, Minijino no call. Bona Benincho, Minijino no call. You are the best but you the best vice president ever in Ghana. This guy is a joke. But I'm another video calling me morning catch on ni washes and the wale ni if you are molo padi mane ole you are no kwale you mo tole wa no le the sort of hypocrisy ni a demonstrator ole e ba femina pa Ghana bi ba hele wo mi ekon Nika Ghana be hele wo mieko then I don't really know. No ni wo ba fe don. I don't really know. Bona benicho. E ka ma ka shikaji afele dromoni a vote hale. Ke the next year e ba mo fe mo tax amnesty. Business is say mo about wipe mo clean, about a fresh plate, no start. Bona benicho ni intashidi ni min ka ke pari mane kwa dabi te Ghana bi ten. This is the guy. Bona benicho ni to beni yue ka choshisije e taxi Ghana bi femo e. MPP bi e ame taxi Ghana bi femo. Taxes na me kan me Ghana bi ano more than any other government in the history of the Fourth Republic. Onum sisi na me na more tax proceeds so femo. You are still the vice president. Bona benicho so ka o feel like Ghana be in pain, business in pain, ni taxes ya me no too much. Me no me na for shikin abodan. You cannot do anything about it. Amontone no nyo fe no go o laka Ghana bi na for shikin abodan. Menye kayo ilevie. Mene nke ilevie na pass am fe party na fe ilevie cake. Nge me screen no abo no kwe. Ilevie. Mona ilevie cake. Mene apa inke na pass ilevie parliament. Am fe party na fe ilevie cake. No you know na screen there no. Men over do machine over tax amnesty for companies. Like, look, it's a very, very good thing. Trust me, I'm not gonna sit here. Nima poo na kainoko. This will be really good for businesses. But mean be like like on one hand there, on a benicho, o taxi mo femo. Agbeno doye no for yake. Nabi mina malo malio me. You know what I mean bashing on this particular thing. I believe he is lying. Ona, Emale, you no go gani afon shikenale. Ni ma chombo no ni min ke bo ake Emale ma bo one or two reasons ko be. Ni ma no na ke Emale tax amnesty for companies and businesses. It's a good thing. Ona benicho business is come na neke tax break they will reinvest it ka wa me business is me na ba fe e ba he me ba create more employment. So this is a good thing all across the world there may fear. But this guy, can you trust him? Like bomo komene taxi Ghana bi femo neke taxes in Ghana pass 11 year am for cake. This guy onim sisi awa boletwe.
We are going to start with a clean slate in 2025. And that is why in 2025, we are going to grant a tax amnesty to all businesses and individuals and start afresh. All businesses and individuals will have a tax amnesty and we will start afresh.
Right. Bona benincho. Bona. Eke ba tax amnesty. Like I said, Emale. Eje no kone ba nyefe. Ni makabo no Emale. Ole no ni kabo it's tax amnesty ke can businesses. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good thing. She Emale fe. No le fe bi na akpa Chamber of Commerce be need they are supposed to know better. Bona benincho. They are supposed to know better. I make the shaman trade because I mean no tax amnesty. Na men try me de. Look, before then, now, I can't try me because only Chamber of Commerce, it's a right-leaning organization all across the world. Bona Benicho, Chamber of Commerce, yeah, it's a right-leaning organization. It's pretty much business is fair, akbe. Bona Benicho, private business is fair, pay. Chamber of Commerce, that's pretty much what it is. Bona, business is fair, akbe. Bona, and you have this all across the world. And most of the time, because of I'm a tax brace, can it be now I'm a lean or right. Bona, no more like a MPP party, center right party. So if I'm in akbe. Bona Benicho, I can't upload something like that because I'm in tax. No, I'm a tower. Business is fair, no tax break. Now low tax breaks. That is what they care about. Profits get tax breaks. Bona Bedinchon. But some of them, like I said, it is good because come and I can tax break. Say I'm a reinvestor back into the business. If I may be Bona Bedinchon and he may batuni na me bana and Nina me. But ole this guy, Male. Onanke come on, inke IMF inke picture me she IMF onukpa ni bagana le nke me a picture ni nke me screen there no come on. Lona Bona Benicho. You know what I mean Male look. Revenue mobilization is one of the key things ni your IMF negotiation say na fair me. Ona revenue mobilization pretty much kemak bla mi egamie shikani ba pi ni baba government for throw me bona benincho pretty much kemi get revenue mobilization ba gamie na kanji be ni makele shikapi ni sane ba government for throw me bona benincho. So being it taxes allo if you know government like you are pretty much bona benincho ni government ba na shikapi ne be for throw me bona benincho. It is one of the key components yeah IMF negotiation say na me fair me. Bona Benicho. So keji energy noko Bona Benicho ne fit any negotiation say with IMF ninye fear here. Te balete no give or tax break say. IMF complain what tax proceeds far. No just one of the complaints ni always say what na kejo IMF what tax proceeds say far. Ona Benicho. So revenue mobilization is one of the key components. Negotiations ni waka IMF ba fe jele ka jele no ka jo Mahama ino fe ke okwe negotiations ni waka IMF fe for bana revenue mobilization. So akebwa ke shikani wo yo efa alo shikani ba government for through me efa so te fi o te no ba ke me ko ma ke beginning next year no I am a sign contract about three years or so. Bona Benicho. So call no ni bo only the government here ni aka IMF negotiate. Call no ba for me. Ke ba no ba for me na kan tino ne ka won ke negotiations na make IMF FA. Ke ba no ba for me. Revenue mobilization ona Benicho. No woni anye bond holders. Amena ameshika because government town keep shikapi. Pensioners amena no na sana amena because government town keep shikapi for tremi. Ofo o kaka ba me tax breaks. Bona Benicho. So amena maleloni. No woni ilevia me tweak ile. Ona ka ilevia me tweak ile. Kona me expand na ka nete koni shikapi yabami. So nyemfe me fe ilevie nye tweakile nye expand net koni shikapi yabami ma bonds na sani nye pay ame debt exchange program nye pay because nye need shikapi sani nye keep shikapi Bona Benicho te fiote ni ko ba no meanwhile nya ke IMF no conclo no ba o ke gana ke mba no ma dabi mene no ne you ele no ne you Ona Benicho esa na yo le yo Ona Benicho. So like I said, he's a joke. Ona Benicho, he's a joke. Nesa ani Ghana bi boletwe because mene ko boletwe e back poto fa yin fe no. No ko he kokwa beni Dr. Bawumia e ba yin fe Ghana bi. At least for now, sane ya se ne ya tashi. Ke tashi ke kaseni, ke kwani bi ami ojugba, ke na ni etoton tomo ine efe ye kome bona fe ni wose ke nyumo fe le dromo ekon ni bata sen no e ba na ke be min bi amini ntano ntoye bi e mfe ne ke ja mfe ne ke sa no agbene ke nyumo fe le dromo ekon ni bata no e ke ba na de we ni ba yale bona Benicho sha monto ne le esa na ke sen ha le ni bata no esa na ke sen ha le kula ni e bata no bona Benicho. Right, I will move on to our next story. Ole inna to be ni ke bo me jigbe tene ni Akuffo Addo a launch program ni every single SHS student ye Ghana abale laptop alo tablet Bona Benicho ni intashidi ni mbi ake. Now don't get me wrong, like I said earlier mi ke ba ke tablets ke touch all the laptop ke ake hagbe ke bi it's a good thing Bona Benicho but ani ejino ko ni amount on elo the way ni was school ya FA Ghana ani tablet ke laptop ani ejinoko ni Ghana secondary school bi ame need your amount on elo bona beninchon ani ejinoko ni Ghana school bi ame need your amount on elo with everything that the average SHS student go through bona beninchon lack of accommodation, lack of furniture ni na me your favor sir and I mean no favor sir. Laptop ke tablet they don't need it. I mean needy. The average SHS student de Ghana je no chino ne nido. E need the classroom papa ne tami. E need the sink papa ne tami. Ke te school e need ni papa ne ba ye. Bolenche komo ni wo bi ye yo ye SHS ka me te school e. Komo ni na me yo. Komo classroom sa mi na me tala. Ame classroom se mi to ibanyomi bi amini wo bi en kase ni classroom se to ye ba enye classroom se ame dormitory sa mi ame na ko papa na me baka e sha me come kamo shipolo o si ene me face no gbeke laptop gbeke na ye ni papa ko ale laptop mi ne gba fi mi ne ke laptop e ba fi gbeke ni ke te classroom e be sen papa na e ba tanu laptop e be desk e bo pono ne kepo ne ke laptop e ba manu ko ke laptop alo tablet le te ba fe te ke kase ni ona and this tells you ake wonu pa e ta flache amekwa ni bi ojogba ona benincho we still have children ni ya school ye chi ashishiolo Nsen kebu ake education watch be eke the way ni wo yale about take what 240 years then we buy eliminate schools under trees 240 years so oyaneke problem when it comes to basic infrastructure for BKB come in your school basic infrastructure for BKB na in your school oyaneke deficit and yet you are thinking about laptops ke tablets dabi inu ameshishi Magic betene a regional konu affair classroom it was a madhouse suchu call your child ninu monewa ne kumeshwe bekebiano suchu e kumeshwe bekebia suchu e kumeshwe bekebiano magic betene and yet you are thinking about laptops the tablets dabi misplaced priorities adwe ojogba alenu ni potena ba fi onim sisi afite shika keke ni bi yehian ni gbeke bi ni ya Ghana school I need laptop ka me na esa she je no ko na yehian me afi ono ni yehian then afi ono ni sa aloje na ganji be na yuole nle ekole mi skoti be na yuole bona be nincho that is not what they need onyo she need no attend to a want. Trust me, every student called Billy back here, I want a laptop. But do they really need it? I'm infrastructure come on. Many video ni me trouble man abobi ane no. Otibuatin Senior High School. Na kanji be na charge me. Otibuatin Senior High School. Ye Koforidwa. Nu wane don me ye dormitory emi fe fladi. Mokone wo dormitory nika nu mone emi flad yo ko hale tablet o hale laptop mini jinu no fe ale laptop ke e dormitory e flad laptop e fladi tablet e fladi ona benicho these are nibinance are not tackle kejo yeshika the infrastructure deficit ni wo yo when it comes to our education. That is the first thing no one ni Mahama e mamo schools pie beona no ni Mahama you na me bole to here beona once again JNDC channel ne bona she stand here ke kan she stand no you no one ni Mahama mamo schools pie ameshishi schools any Mahama ameshishi ye ekome egbo echa dwe ameshishi ama moshiko tegeme akenkusie kwakwe ni bi kome me kome te me kome kokko ye kome kula na me ke fia me twi na me ngbo mi meanwhile wabi ame kamo dormitories ami nika numone jeme fe fladi ofane come video
No, I can say, Emma, Pedifua, Eshe, Utibuatin, Senior High School, Akuffo Addo na a friend Kusek. Na, Enda Nejufa, Ena, Nsu, a talk Cassia, Akuffo and Potem Hanoma, whom an answer and Fama, Nemuno, and Yasan Kitwa, and Faman eating someone a pan. While Brad is for no, Ekakope Bibi, Akoma no to Obomodahonom, and no say, ye in chance in the museum. And in Namu Balo Council for a few near the idea. Nina said there be a mano, a dano, a whole and a two ma and soon I then will say a ma, Emma or near ma or Muhuma near the idea and Yasan Suno. I say Nina na a yedding papa farmer the Sanfua na Omoto bear 200 one more a girls cemetery Honoma and Suno Akomosanum. The Quasam school in penny for Ebom Humodia, Ebway, Emma, the Shanfa, Wako a German. What almost Wabra, School headmaster, Ura, Francis, secretary, Elsinki town, or Chester, or more man call a year Minano, almost Ama, if he echoed that classroom and a computer lab and no cry ambwa, it's no case, none of pay. And I'm two as an admiral for a farm assessment as some queno, or Marco in Ama, all students and so, and in Nemoa, one Ebwa. Almost as a wait ye, a banche, not bind temper. Baby, a cat ye, a war, many young to me, a book, Utibuat in Senior High School, girls dormitory, so, at the Amo, many Hayanum, a banche, not one yet, now bois, and Mamma Freya, a name or Muhuma or Muniema, access or Montadia, near the Adeno, and to me, a bomb of money of that park. At your mom saying, yes, idea, a beha ye, papa, no, a cafe. It's not a queer, a trenchama is see and done it to funnel. A home and I'm just to judge, some for an penny for extra say. We be a pine and share, then name her or may at the sound for no.
Right, if I go a video, Bona Benicho, call quick, big, nay, one I can dormitory me, a laptop, do you know need laptop, do you know need you? Come on, and no, Nane, Jano pay. In Kabak and Magic Better story and in warfare, what can you back in Kabaka be a suchu, a kume shuameno. Suchu na make a fair classroom, a kume shuameno. How many schools one at Tumoneke? Nika numone, Kabaka be a tassin in numone, classroom fair, classroom, no go bainte. No more about folk be about back school. Or Yaneke problems, or laptops, tablets. Dabi, Inusisi. Ona Benicho. So many me I'm a bit serious, eh? I'm a bit serious. Ke bale was school ya le the way na me fitele na me patayin kometo ele ke nene me le solo bene ani minfo. Ona Benicho solo bene ani minfo. Me no video konina short match am real quick. Contractor ape kole. No was schools ni beke ete anga benye kaya what fear another story ko 6 weeks ago kanya ba kai what fear another story ko ye Eastern region ni le contractor anakan enga school enen kabo ya Ashanti region school aka chole Poku Chrome Ibrahima Islamic JHS Poku Chrome Ibrahima Islamic JSS for no south yes Ashanti region Leon contractor ete alo kishina because get government in yele nyomo ape kole kwa video e right off and about a video eh so what you these are pressing needs bluffo back Bona Benichon pressing needs nibi communicate infrastructure and you understand what I'm saying like I mean how do you think I get bekenete school I'm on to school eh angamo teachers dumagwena where like I said pressing needs when it comes to our education laptop ke tablet it nagbe sanekula Nagbe sanekwa. When you need to when you pay contractors, no contractors in Naiwale, I mean, no schools. What big our teachers do magbona? Or your laptop gets to a tablet, no, come. I mean, mini government to will be in Amerano. Mini government to will be in Amerano. Mini government. Kewa be te school come ni na me yo me try screen no no kwe what fe neke story ne she me try come your screen no no kwe come ni wa bi yo come ko kwe nke me ne me am share impo am ha me gbe neke ni eni me ne me in their houses am gbe ipo ye neke ni eni she come ni eni na me ha wa bi ka me te school come ni eni na me ha wa bi ka me te school come yet you are here. Laptops, tablets. Can I be? Na me ye neke ni. We pepe. Wonu pa ine ta flache. Come on. Ona benicho. So na neke still get dabi. Papa ne dabi. If you me ake nga wo lo I don't know. In another story we were not tell school. What about you later? Bona beninchon. Aninke wa bi o iradon ake ofe be no kwemi o find amabo headlines ni eba newspaper say mi mene manyema kind of comments so I think ake wo ye be ni manyema machine no and it was start with the business analyst. Again, no BVD stolen. Only 5 laptops missing from BVR kits. Easy clarifies. Kenye ba aka ye wo first story ake no me minority leader ba chono kwa ake electoral commission ana BVR snitty biometric data machine say BVDs I'm sorry ekome 7 she touch all the easy eba jam na ake dabi biometric data machine say eko elaje ko shimon ame laptops ekome 5 jino na ju na me nchono kwa na laptops 5 una ju noko be mi ni gbema information ye me like I said me here I mean I still think ake sani wo police ke CIDB amenya me investigate mo be ni minority call for koni agbene no na me ba you any work and actually she mele inye ame inye 3 teacher unions declare strike. Yep, yeah, what fe na can video teacher union say I declare strike over working conditions can be come. Economy beats analyst forecasts. Oh, I'm sorry. Economy beats analyst forecasts. Grows at 2.9%. Okay. Internet connectivity getting better. High inflation. Most Ghanaians shifted spending in 2023 to essential goods. Maverick report. The Daily Post. Minority demands report on 7 missing EC biometric verification machines, right? Boot for boot. Speaker retaliates, suspends the approval of Akuffo Addo's new ministers. 3 teacher unions declare nationwide strike over unresolved grievances. Momo agents threaten strike over GRA's double taxation on e-levy. Ni taxes and Dr. Bawumia. Baona no achon back Momo be double taxation. Meneba dumoshe kakashi ema tax amnesty kailoye emale. There is no sector of this country today that is better than it was in 2016 where NDC handed power to NPP Sami Jaimfi Anukwale. The Daily Searchlight. Minta Akondo blows whistle on 70 million Ghana cedi per annum deal with Zipline. We're about to make a story very soon. Chief Justice introduces court shift system. Bona no be an court abaya legbeke. Abaya legbeke. No ni Mahama get 24 hours in Bana Menjele. Bona what Chief Justice said agency abaya court beke Ghana. Abaya standoff. Bagbin issues unlawful fiat in parliament as payback to Asante Bedietu's gaffe. Air Force emergency landing at Busumkrom was caused by bad weather by bad weather. Ghana Gas. Magdan Songo intervention in Adan to empower women group. The Chronicle. MPs livid with finance ministry over 6 billion common fund arrears. I'm a pay. Come on, I'm a care. Yep. I'm a best kind of I'm a pattern of no year. I'm no me care baka IMF in care wake sana keep shikapi for throw me. Na ke mene. Excuse me. Eke mene badumushi kake mat. I'm Dr. Bawumia. Anyways. Bawumia, I insist businesses will have tax amnesty in 2025. But meanwhile, a 6 billion common fund there, I pay arrears Sony common fund there, yeah, 6 billion MPs info. Save Water Network. Others invest $20 million in water sector. Akuffo Addo launches Ghana Smart Schools project on Monday. What you hear? Daily Graphic. $45 million pharmaceutical products locked up at port. Yep. Kenya ba kai wo fe na kan story born over tacholete HIV AIDS antiretroviral drugs ke mosquito bed nets ke nibi come bona beninchon. Teacher union strike over conditions of service. Ghana tops all WAEC excellence awards. Ex gratia unfair, unjust. Scrap Article 71 participants. President Mahama once again. Energy no goni President Mahama you I'm a dragile. No are you or no una you or yep. The Anchor. NMC stokes anger among nurses and midwives for increasing verification fee from 550 cedis to 3,000. GRNMA tells members not to pay. Right, so Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwifery Association, I mean, Kami will be okay. I make a fee. Bawumia rebukes GRA for harassing businesses. In GRA, I make harassing businesses. GAF, so Ghana Armed Forces to host Green Ghana Day on June 7th. Lands Ministry to plant 10 million trees. Scorpions chasing special needs students as ECG leaves Garden City Special School in darkness since February over $66,000 debt. I have a video on this. Makwake over the weekend. Story. It's very, very sad. The Daily Dispatch. Air pollution in Ghana kills one person every 19 minutes. This is really serious. Air pollution in Ghana kills one person every 19 minutes. And Accra is Africa's 10th most polluted city. This is not even funny. Yeah, with all the roads now, road construction, we are not at risk. We are ready for elections. EC's Bossman Asari on missing gadgets. Dear men and STC, in this matter of public urinals, one design does not fit both sexes. Ajwa Yebua Afari. The new crusading guide. Bawumia promises tax amnesty to businesses, individuals from 2025. Our BVDs are intact, Dr. Bossman assures. I will serve you with dignity. Protozoa to constituents in Suhum. Call off strike. Fair wages commission to teacher unions. Bawumia's tax digitalization agenda progressive. GCCI. Obua adjudged most innovative CEO. All right. Obua Leji MD for Ghana Post. Daily Guide. Election 2024. All 75,000 biometric devices intact. Easy. Minkebwa kemboa mitwe. Beja police for CID amefe investigations ni amelian chame yue. Once again, Obua adjudged most innovative CEO. Backbeans showdown. Parliament won't approve ministers. Chamber of Commerce endorses Bawumia's private sector growth policy. In Kebaka, Chamber of Commerce say they are a right-leaning group all across the world. So Professor Bena Killer jailed 30 years. Right, so that's about it by way of the newspaper review for today. Find the animal kind of comments fioko video session ene would be on Electoral Commission losing 17 biometric devices. John Mahama tours OT region. Comments on 9 Koba. Wamami Roberta Lamte. This is not a time for voter apathy. We all have to rise up. And Wamami Roberta Lamte. We have to come out in our numbers and vote this useless, reckless, greedy, and wicked party out massively. Game. Nyeha Wateashi. Vote NDC for our future generations. Wamami Roberta Beko Auntie Adukwe up to her old tricks again. These devices have been given to their own people. Wahele waye anukwale vote rigging in the making. Like I said, in believe ya mekula. Wanyamiyo Linda Laye wonderful. Where are they taking those machines to? Jane Misa. Yep. Moko trust ile. Franciski 007, one of the most careless, reckless EC we have ever come across. She is evil. Anukwale. Wamami Gloria Johnson. This time the foolishness of Jane Misa will not go on. I agree with you. And Wanyaminu Leonard Godfrey 4655. First to arrive. You are doing a great job, bro. Thank you so much, brother Leonard. If I need Inkabubawa be a don ake ofe beni okwemi ingbeji ni tete obobi ashon. Call chairman Mr. Independent Mahilino ofine. Call your jomoko no smono chon. Ka comment section and can your no feno na ke wojeme. When you send me voice note to your WhatsApp number screen and +1 302 797 1355. Alo Cosmo. When you send me email nitete@gmail.com. No in the basheno. If you know about chon, subscribe because me kpabu fai, bomodeni subscribe. Ebangon nawa. Jali nke uno kafoni ne no ken hame no chame ni ameba fita we like mo show ami. Oyi radon twa no manye jino afo no. Bye bye.
Yeah, baba. Yeah, baba. It's neat. Them say you want to chop my